Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is such an exciting day, as I always say at the start of my vlog series. Me and my mum Rachel are headed over to China again. If you didn't watch our last series, we went over to Shanghai. We did 3 days at Shanghai Disneyland and spent a couple of days in the city. I will link the playlist up there. But today we are headed to Hong Kong and then Beijing. We're going to spend about 4 days in Hong Kong, 2 in Hong Kong Disneyland and 2 in the city. And then we're flying over to Beijing. We're going to spend 2 days at Beijing Universal Resort, which is a little bit different for us, and then we're going to go and see the Great Wall of China, which is so exciting. So if you want to see all of that, make sure to stay tuned. We are flying from Manchester Airport today. We're flying with an airline called Hainan Airlines, which I honestly have never really heard of before, so I'll make sure to give it a review of what we think of it and all of that. But it was basically just the cheapest flight, so that's why we went for it, and we'll see what it's like. Hopefully it's not too bad. We're flying from Manchester, we're flying to Beijing, and then we're actually flying to Shenzhen, which is in China, but it's about half an hour-ish away from Hong Kong. So we decided to do that because it was a lot cheaper. I'll give you guys a review on that, whether I think it's worth doing that to save a little bit of money. And then on the way home on Wednesday, so it's currently Saturday, on Wednesday we are flying from Shenzhen back to Beijing, and then next Sunday we are flying from Beijing back to Manchester. I hope that all makes sense. We are literally just getting ready to leave. It's just gone 7:30. We're actually getting the train today to the airport, which is something we rarely do. So cue the montage and I'll see you guys at the airport. Well, we've made it to the airport. I just said to Rach that's probably the most successful train journey I've ever done. We had to get 2 different trains and they both happened pretty much on time and we didn't miss any of them. So that is good. We're just approaching Terminal 2 now. We're gonna go drop our bags off. The whole of check-in is literally empty except this is where we have to go. There's so many people there. So we finally dropped our bags off. It's taken about 55 minutes. We've learned that you can upgrade, or if there's space you can upgrade, and they told us it was between 600 and 750 pounds per person to upgrade to business. We chose not to because it's quite expensive, but it's not too bad. And also we know you have to recheck your bags, so when we get to Beijing we have to get our bags back and then recheck in, which is important because obviously otherwise your bag will not make it to your final destination with you. We are now headed through security. Well, that was so good. So we got to security and we got sent down like a different lane where nobody else was, and they were like, this is like the future security lane, so it's like what they're gonna bring to the airport, and there was no one else there. They said leave everything in your bag. We literally just went through. We didn't have to take our shoes off or anything. Unfortunately I did get stopped for both of things. The first one I got my shoes scanned. I'm wearing Crocs, they were fine, and then I got my bag like checked. There was nothing wrong in it, but it goes to show I guess the system isn't working perfectly because both of my things got checked and nothing was wrong with them. So I guess they're just doing like tests on the system, but that was pretty cool. It's now about 10:30. Our flight leaves in 1:45, so I think we're just gonna go grab some breakfast now. We've just been to Bar Burrito. We got a burrito each. They were like £10 each, which is what it is. Good thing is though, it's like 20 to 11, but actually they serve some normal burritos, which is good because we just wanted a normal one. So I went for a veg one and Rach got a chicken one. Our gate's just been called. It's 2:08, which I think is basically as far away as you can get. There's a sign just before you get here saying there's no food or beverage, but apparently there are toilets, so that's good to know. I don't think I've ever been down here before. Well, we've made it on the plane. We're literally right at the back. There's one row behind us. We have our TVs. We got given, this is like quite fancy I feel like for economy. I don't know what's in there. I'll have a look in a minute. You also get a pillow and a blanket, which is quite good. Go on, do us a haul. Rach is looking at the F1 practice times. It's Monaco this weekend. Oh, it's got like a thing. No. Oh. It's not brute force, it's got a thing on it, you fool. Let's have a gander. Oh, this is so good! A mask. Please do not disturb, please wake me up. Oh, that is so good! For like meals. That is revolutionary. Toothbrush and toothpaste. I think we're in first class here. Earpods, plugs, whatever they're called. Socks. I feel like we are living the life, are we not? That's amazing. But I actually was wondering because I wanted some of these because I used mine that I stole from a different airline last time and we never got given more. So I'm glad you get those. And the toothbrush and toothpaste. This is a head thing on it. I'm really impressed. I really like that mask. That is such a good idea. And it says it in Chinese and English because otherwise we wouldn't have known what it was saying, would we?
No. Wait, yeah.
That is so good. Let's see what movies. Enter. Oh, that's good. It says enter in English. Language. What is happening? What is that noise for? I don't understand. if that's going to happen this whole time, it's well annoying. Oh, they've got loads of different languages. That's good. Anything good? Okay, they've got the new-ish Indiana Jones. Trolls. Most stuff I've never heard of. Waitress the musical. I might watch that. Okay. Be prepared for some. They've got Elemental. They've got Wonka. Yeah, I still didn't watch that last time. I said I might watch that and then I never watched it. I have seen that. It's quite good though. I might watch it again. More stuff I've never heard of. Well, that is good news. I was quite worried. I didn't know whether I'd get the like vegan meal because like I feel like recently on airlines I've always ordered a vegan meal and sometimes I don't get one. But she just came to me and she said, "Is this you? Have you ordered a special meal?" And I said yes. So that's a good sign. Hopefully I'll actually get to eat on this flight, which is really good. Because I forgot to go to Pret. We said we were going to go to Pret and get a sandwich, but then we completely forgot. So kind of lucky. Yeah, I don't know what we were doing. Anyway, the films look good. I still haven't got to the end. I think a lot of them are like Chinese movies, although you could probably watch them with English subtitles if you were really bored. Rachel's just having a peruse on the TV shows and they've got Young Sheldon, so we'd probably end up watching that. I've not even looked what games they've got. They've got 7 episodes, that's quite a lot though. I think, what did it say? How long is the flight? I think it's 10.5 hours. I don't know what any of these is. Movie, TV, music. Is the horse games? No. Oh, kids. I don't know what that is. Aww. Boo. Oh no, but they've got Blackjack, Logic Doku, Bubble Boo. They've got like a lot of games, so you could definitely play a game. I don't necessarily know what any of them are. Sad news that Rachel's only just realised and I was completely oblivious to. There's obviously going to be no plane montage because we don't have a window. So maybe on the second flight when we fly from Beijing to Shenzhen, if we sit near the window, I'll get you a little montage. But anyway, this is us here in Manchester. And it doesn't even tell us how long until we're going to be there, but apparently it's about 10.5 hours, I think. Also, I completely forgot to tell you guys, but they're like, what do they call it? Uniform. Yeah, the uniform that the air stewardesses wear is so nice. Like, you know, like sometimes on airlines like Ryanair and EasyJet, they're kind of like pretty ugly. No offense if any of you work on an airline, I don't mean it in a mean way. Obviously, you've not picked it. But on here, they're like absolutely gorgeous. I'll try and like sneak a peek if one looks fast. But genuinely, they're like dresses, they're white and flowers? I don't think they're flowers. I don't know what's on there, but they're really, really nice. Like, I could get on board with that. Guys, there's a sneak peek. How nice is that? Oh my gosh, the safety demonstration video is literally so strange. I do not know what's going on.
Sharp objects before using the evacuation slide.
They also give out earphones. I feel like on here you have like all the amenities you need, which is pretty good. And on the back it says "Save the planet and take me home." Guys, we set off, like we took off like 1 minute ago, and apparently it's only 9.5 hours. I hope so. Considering how close Beijing and Shanghai are, when we went to Shanghai it took 12.5 hours. It doesn't really make sense, but oh my gosh, that's so exciting. We've just realised that the movies we saw before wasn't even all of the ones they have. There's more here. West Side Story. I think I've watched that before and I didn't really like it that much. It was a bit slow. European, I guess these are like German and like Austrian, whatever. They're not like in English. You could obviously still watch them. Asian ones. Made in Hollywood. Rach said she's rude. Oh. There's literally loads of movies. Rach saw somebody watching Mulan, which prompted us to realise that we hadn't seen them all. And it's actually a lot. There's all the Hunger Games is. This is good. Dark Knight Rises. I feel like this is fine. You could definitely find enough stuff. Raya?
Have you seen Raya?
No. Maybe. What we were on before was highlights. That's the ones I looked at the start. We're having a gander at like the magazine thing that like we always read on the start of flights, but the entire thing is in Chinese. There's literally no English in there. So we can't really do that, which is kind of sad. I was wondering if they had Wi-Fi to buy. We never buy it, but I was just wondering. But we can't really find out. So sorry about that. Well, we just got given a menu. Thankfully it has an English section, because if I just opened that first page I would have been quite concerned. But it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so we get dinner. Appetizer, so you get bread and butter. Appetizer is chicken breast, orzo pasta salad, and you can get fried tilapia with shrimp sauce, broccoli, steamed rice, braised chicken with white sesame rice, mixed vegetables and steamed rice, or stewed beef with Mediterranean style gnocchi, green beans. So if you're vegetarian and you go on one of these flights, make sure you order a vegetarian meal because it doesn't look like there's any options. Thankfully I did order something. And the dessert is black forest cake. And then during the flight you can get chips, cheese and crackers. And then for a breakfast at the end, we'll get yogurt, seasonal fresh fruit, bread and butter, chicken congee with shiitake mushrooms, or scrambled egg chicken, hash browns and creamy spinach. And then these are the drinks. This is very good. Ooh. They have mocktails. It doesn't specify what's what, but I'd have a mocktail. Screwdriver, isn't that just orange juice and vodka? What's Gold Coast when it comes to town? I don't know. I don't want an alcoholic beverage, but if they'll do a mocktail, that's pretty fun. Or they've got orange juice, coconut water, apples juice, Coke, Diet Coke, 7-Up or Sprite, hot chocolate tea and coffee, and then like a variety of alcoholic beverages.
I like the
Yeah, and then you can pick wisely. You don't have to like panic and choose as they arrive. I feel like this morning I was quite apprehensive about how this was going to go because like we weren't able to check in online. I wasn't even 100% sure that we had the flight, I'll be honest. Obviously we did, everything's fine. But so far I'm really, really impressed. Like there's so many extra cool things that you get. You get a menu which is really good. You get a fair amount of legroom which is nice. And like overall I just feel like so far this has been a really good experience. I feel like I'm confident now. It's 8 hours and 56 to go. It was actually true. Like that is so good. It's such a short flight. They're just coming down with drinks at the moment, so we'll have ourselves something to drink and just chill, I guess. I've just ordered the orange juice. As you do, I'm trying not to spill in Rachel's shoe this time. Alright. There may or may not have been a little spillage of my orange juice into Rachel's shoe. But I've literally just tried it and it does not taste like orange juice. It does say orange juice on the menu, so I think it is actually orange juice, but it really doesn't taste like it. It came out of a carton that had pictures of oranges on it, so like you would think it's just orange juice, but it tastes so weird.
It needs more. I'll share.
That's so funny. It's so weird. Stick with the water. Alright, my food has arrived and I must say, it looks pretty good. The salad, it doesn't look like too, you know sometimes your salad gets here and it looks like it's been there for about 7 days in the desert. It doesn't look like that. Nice fruit. Bread roll with sunflower spread, so it actually has something to go with it. I'm guessing that's my dessert because there's nothing else very desserty. Cutlery, I have no idea what this is. Should I have a sneak peek? Okay, it's got white rice. That's a good sign. A lot of white rice. Just white rice. Okay. White rice and veg. That's alright, isn't it? We'll take it. Okay, so this is Rachel's, and the news is they're doing the thing where they start from the back and the front at the same time. So we thought we were going to be dead last, but actually we weren't. So Rachel's gone for braised chicken with white sesame sauce, veg and rice. Fresh bread. Probably not that fresh. Is it warm? It's not in a packet. Yeah, it's somewhat fresh. And orzo and chicken salad. And what was the thing? Black forest gatto or something. Yeah. Well, overall, I think I'll give that a 6 out of 10. The fruit was nice, but they were a bit soggy, and I hate orange melon, so I didn't eat that. The salad, I'm not really a salad person, but I did try it. The rice dish was good, I ate all of that, but there was no protein, which I guess gets a couple of minus points. And then the bread and butter always gets bonus points. So overall, not bad. Verdict on the cake, I think it was being advertised as a cake. It's not really a cake, it's just like chocolate mousse, but apparently it's quite nice, so that's a good sign. It's been a while since I filmed anything because honestly like nothing interesting's happening. I think it's about 4.5 hours to go-ish. No? Oh my gosh, there's 3.5 hours to go. Wait, while you're awake, I'm going to tell you this as well, right? So I went to the back, they said on the thing like if you want a drink you can go to the back of the plane. I went to the back and I picked up a cup of water and I thought, okay, yeah, that's going to be water. It's hot water. You're like going, so just a warning, it's not like hot, it's like warm, but it's not like warm as if it's been sat there. It's warm as if it was hot, if that makes sense, which is just so rogue. So anyway, also a lot of people have been coming back with snacks, so I think you can get a snack, but we brought loads of our own snacks, so I didn't bother getting anything. But yeah, that's kind of semi-strange. Is it like normal in China to drink warm/hot water, like plain? I don't know, but anyway, I was thirsty, so it's fine. I've watched a couple of movies. I watched Horrible Bosses. I watched a couple of episodes of Young Sheldon, and now I'm watching Game Night.
Have you watched anything?
No, Rachel's just been like playing games on her phone and sleeping. So yeah, I did not know it was 3.5 hours to go though. That is good. Yeah, so we'll probably get served our second. Yeah, I just saw a woman walk past with a tray with loads of food on it actually, so I thought it'd be in like 2 hours, but it might be a bit before that. But anyway, we'll soon see, and I'll show you guys what we get. We've got about 2 hours and 20 minutes left, and breakfast is officially served. I'm still watching Young Sheldon, which is going well. I actually have no idea what this is. This looks like fruit, so that's got to be alright. Whatever this is, it's warm. I hope there's no beans. Please be no beans. Oh my gosh, yes. Broccoli, potatoes, mushrooms, and a tomato. That is good. Well done, Hainan Airlines. You are getting points for that. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. Of course, in terms of plain food, I was going to give it an 8, but the fruit bumped it up because the fruit was actually really nice. My only improvement would be to add some protein, but I guess you can't have everything. That was really enjoyable though. Reach decided to tell me, stop laughing, I'm really not laughing. Reach decided to tell me a few minutes ago, she was saying, you heard that bell noise, is it not triggering you? I'm like, I don't know, I don't even know what bell noise you're talking about. Obviously now she said it, I can hear it, and it sounds like a cat's collar. Now if you don't know me personally, or you've not been watching a long time, if you watch the Grease vlogs from like 2020 you'll know this, but that's probably not many of you. I'm really scared of cats, and I don't know why. I've got like the feeling that there could be a cat on this plane. Can cats even travel in the cabin of planes on international flights? I have no idea, but now I'm scared for my life, and we've got 2 hours left, so this is going to be fun. Hopefully Rachel's breakfast will be here soon, and I'll show you what she has as well. Rachel went for the scrambled eggs with chicken fillets and hash browns. Ooh! What's the green thing?
Spinach.
Oh, creamed spinach.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, please excuse my appearance. My hair's a little bit wild because I haven't brushed it. But we are in China. We've made it to Beijing airport. We now have about 3 hours before we need to get on our next flight. So hopefully this all goes smoothly. Well, that was a long process. We've literally only just got through passport control. It took literally an hour. We've got our suitcases and we now need to go back and check in. We've got just over 2 hours until our flight leaves. We've made it to departures. That was pretty quick. It's quite a nice airport, I feel like, so that's a good sign. There's a lot of places to get food, but we might not have time for that, so we're going to try and get as close to our gate as possible, and then if we've still got time we might get something to eat or drink. We might try and find an ATM because we have literally no money, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Another round of chaos has just occurred. We went in the queue to drop our bags off, and actually it was all fine, but there was like a tour there with like 30 people and they were all shouting at each other, and it was just crazy. Anyway, our bags are now dropped. We're just going through security. Well, that was stressful. It is officially midnight, which is 7 AM here, so it's an hour and a half until our flight leaves. But that was literally so bad. All aspects of that since we left the plane was so stressful. So the security, like, they were literally just, we had to take so many random things out of our bag, and then they went through, and then they were like, your battery pack needs to come out, and then they were asking me if I smoked and I had a lighter, and I was like, no. And like, oh my gosh, it was literally so chaotic. I don't even know why. Anyway, we're through now. We have time to spare, so hopefully now we can relax a little bit. I'm literally so thirsty, but we have no money, so we've come to the drink section. By the way, they have Costa coffee for 8, which is like 80p. Water, 20p. Isn't that 20p?
Have you got some money?
Yeah, we have, but not very much.
We're going for water.
That's so cheap though, 20p for a water in the airport. Is that real?
Yeah.
Is it actually 20p?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get it. So many fancy shops here. This is pretty good. There's a Starbucks. We found out we're at gate 47. I'm well chuffed with my water. We found out 20p. We found out there's no ATM inside, so if you need an ATM you've got to do it on like the outside of the airport, but obviously we didn't go there. So when we get to Shenzhen, hopefully on the outside of the airport we'll find an ATM. I feel like I can relax now.
Me too.
This is
Like
good.
if we were on the last minute, it'd be saying boarding.
Yeah, we'd be like sprinting down here at top speed. Oh yeah, that's good. Our flight is now boarding, but it's like a bus situation, which just cracks me up. I don't know why. So yeah, we always used to go to Malta and they always used to have buses there. Also, we managed to get on the Wi-Fi and use a VPN, which was very like, it was short-lived, but anyway, we managed to get on, and we found out this weekend is Monaco qualifying for the F1, and we are very happy with the results. Sorry if there's any Max fans out there, but Max came P6 and we are happy about that. Go on.
Charles got
and Charles is on pole. most of you guys probably do not care in the slightest, but anyway, I've told you now. Also, we have no idea if we're actually going to get any food on this flight. We do have quite a few snacks, so we should be okay, but it's like 3 hours long, so we'll soon see. Also, we're sat together. The guy, like when we checked in, asked us if we wanted to sit on the window or the aisle. We've got the window seats, so hopefully you'll get to see a little montage as well. Panic mode is setting. Thought I broke the camera. This is a long bus journey. What are you gonna say? No, it's not. This is a legit, where the heck is our plane? This is too long for me. Whoa. Has that one got steps? That could be ours. Oh yeah, this actually could be ours. Alright, open the doors, open the doors, open the doors. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is chaos. Oh, it's not that warm. Oh, it's a bit warm.
For 7:59 in the morning.
That was very precise. Oh, it's a big step. Oh my gosh. Yay, here we go. It is warm. It's nice. Feels like Spain. Sorry about the horrible lighting, but we've made it on the plane. And good news is, multiple things. One, we got given a cold bottle of water as we got on. Not that I need it because I already have my 20p water that I bought in the airport, so this is horrific filming, I'm sorry. Also, we actually have TVs, which is good because it's like a 3-hour flight. Normally you wouldn't get that if you were flying somewhere in Europe. And also, literally as soon as we got on, the lady already came and found me and was like, did you order a special meal? And I was like, yes. And she was like, can we wake you up when we bring the meals? And I was like, yes. So like, that's amazing. Within like 3 seconds of getting on, I already know I've got a meal pre-ordered, we've got TVs to watch, and we're hoping, it's a 3-3-3 configuration, we're hoping nobody's sat in the outside seat, fingers crossed. I don't know if that's realistic, but it'd be nice. I can see the bags under my eyes are literally so massive. I'll carry all my luggage in there. Look what Rach just found. It's not quite Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You've got to have watched a few series to get the reference here. We basically always play it. Okay, go for it. Science. You always like science. You're a scientist. Oh, it's actually Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Okay, well this is us occupied for this whole flight. It's about 3 hours long. Hopefully by the end we can become a millionaire. It's dollars though.
You know the rules?
Yeah?
Yes.
Sure.
Start it then.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I think this was not on the last one, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Guys, it's kind of hidden behind the public announcement, but I spy time to Shenzhen 2 hours and 34 minutes. Oh my gosh, that is so good.
Be a millionaire.
There's no chance. We've got no chance. I knew you'd get it right. Alright, we're on 200. Which planet is closest to the sun? You must know this. I definitely don't know it. I know there's a whole song about it, but I don't know the song. Right, I'll be back with you guys. So many announcements. Anyway, I'll see you guys either 1 when the food arrives to show you what we get, or 2 if we become
millionaire.
well, anywhere close. If we're within like 3 questions, I'll update you guys. Other than that, we will get a montage because we have a window seat, which is very exciting. And hopefully it is actually 2.5 hours. We'll be there very, very soon. We can't get any further than the second question though, because they just keep doing millions of announcements about random stuff. Okay, we are only on the 3rd question, but we've realised that if you commit to science, the category, we've only got 21 seconds and you're going to know the answer to this. Oh, I wasn't listening. I actually know this. I drew a picture of a heart in GCSE once. Anyway, unimportant. If you commit to science, the whole thing is science. So we really should have picked music. I feel like we might have been better at that. If we fail at this, we'll go do music. But yeah, just be aware, if you just randomly pick one, that would be a bad idea. Or geography, we would probably be quite good at geography.
There was a geography.
Ones we're not good at are like literature. Who, right, obviously, who studies biology? A biologist, I can get that. Even I can get that. Well, apparently this is fairly easy. Oh gosh. Never mind. B. I'm saying B. Right, we're like 2 away from a million already. Yes! And we literally set off like 5 minutes ago. 2 more questions. And we're on health. Apparently we're quite healthy. Oh, we're back to 0. So, we just got given a pack of these each. Rice crisps, cumin flavour. Is it vegan? Has got English ingredients. I think it is actually. 20th of the 4th. Hasn't that gone? It's the 26th. These went off like 6 days ago. You know those like Maggi noodles with the chicken flavour? If you eat them before you cook them, this is what this is. How many times have you eaten these before? Just 1 or 2. Update, it's not 6 days, it's a month and 6 days. They went up in April.
It tastes okay.
It's currently the 26th of March. No. Or the 27th. Not March. May. Oh my gosh, I'm as bad as them. Okay, what actually is it? It's the 26th of May and these went off on the 20th of April. So, yeah. Well, this is pretty wild. We actually get a drink this time, even though they gave us one on the way on the way on. I can't speak. Everything from now on is just going to be random noises. A bread roll with what looks like lemon something or other. A little salad with some cucumber and tomato and lettuce. The classic fruit. And then, also like what meal is this supposed to be? Because what time is it? It's 9:18 in the morning. Please don't be beans. Please don't be beans. Oh. Oh, they've got carrots. Ooh. A lot of veg. I'll take it.
And veg rolls.
Yeah. Overall, not too bad. And if I wasn't fussy, it would probably be fine, wouldn't it? Update. This is a no-go really. I've eaten a few of the potatoes, but the bread is warm, so that gets bonus points. Rachel's has now arrived, and let's just say, I don't feel like this is breakfast.
That is very warm.
What else what's going on there? Thousand Island dressing, I guess that's be salad. Chili paste, ooh, I might steal that. Butter. Why didn't I get any condiments like this? Turn it around to twist the frog. Don't know what that is. I'm guessing is that water? Or is that yogurt? Don't know. Could be water or yogurt.
It doesn't feel like water.
Fruit, maybe it's yogurt. Warm bread, and then what? That is not what I was expecting. It's like chicken fried rice. It actually looks alright though.
Yeah.
And that is why I feel like this is not breakfast. Maybe this is just what Chinese people eat for breakfast. Plus, this is a very substantial meal considering this is like a 2.5 hour flight. Like imagine if you got served this, including the price of your flight when you were flying to like Spain. That would be crazy. So yeah, this is pretty good to be fair. I'm not keen on it, but it doesn't mean I'm not impressed. We're taking our comments back about the cracker things from earlier because this also has a date of the 1st of April. And I feel like maybe the dates on them is when they were made, not when they go off. But then like, how do you know when it goes off? I don't know.
This one says when it was
that's
made.
When it was made, that's when it goes off. So that was yesterday and that's today. That makes sense. Also, we think this is yogurt. But I didn't get a yogurt, I got water instead, which just seems like a weird like trade. Juice? But I don't know, it just seems suspicious that it's not see-through. Turns out this is yogurt, or it's something that looks like yogurt anyway. Finally landed in Shenzhen. We now just have the final step of this journey to get ourselves to Hong Kong. I'm going to keep this vlog going basically till tonight as it were, so it's currently like 11:30 in the morning. We'll probably go to sleep quite early, but we're just going to see what we can get up to throughout the day. So I think it's about an hour-ish to get to Hong Kong, depending on like how long we have to wait for the train and like things like that. I don't know exactly, but it's not too far at all. I'll keep you updated on all the steps of the journey and how it goes. Hopefully if we find an ATM I'll show you that as well. And then obviously a hotel room tour and all that jazz as well. It's a monorail type situation. It's Florida vibes for me. I love it. Also, toilet update. They've got normal toilets. They've got like the Chinese kind of toilets what are like kind of in the ground. And on the normal toilets they had bidets, which was pretty fancy. Not that I knew how to use one. Quick. Well, that was very easy. It's kind of like when you fly internally in America and you just kind of walk out. There was no security. We just picked up our bags and left. We're now headed for line 11 metro, which apparently is this way. And we're hoping to find an ATM on the way. Apparently the ATMs, we found them, but they were both out of service and there's no others in this airport. So we're kind of having to risk it. We have about the equivalent of about £15, if that. maybe like 12, I don't know, around there. So we're hoping the fare for both of us for 2 trains to get to Hong Kong is less than that, otherwise I don't know what we're gonna do. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Hopefully it works out alright for us. Okay, let's just say it started off really well. We just got our tickets to get to Futian, and that's like more than halfway there. It's just before the border, and it was 70p each basically, and this is our ticket. It's like a little green token, so that's pretty cool. And that means we still have like, Rachel's looking for where we're supposed to go, and I'm just vlogging. I don't really care at this precise moment. I'll figure it out in them. Yeah, let's go down there. And it's got an escalator, although I don't think it's working. Anyway, so now we should still have at least like £5 each for the second one, which hopefully will be enough. So I think we should be able to get there, hopefully. This is really good. So we've made it to the platform. It's very, very similar to the system in Shanghai, I think, or that's what I can see from it. So that's where we are at the airport, and we're getting off at the second to last one, Futian. Hopefully it works out for us. We'll soon see. Well, we've made it to Futian station. We're now headed to the actual railway station rather than like the metro. Turns out those green like little token things you actually have to post in when you leave, so you don't get to keep it as a souvenir, which is kind of sad, but I feel like it's a much more sustainable system, so it's quite good really. We're now just gonna hope this all works out for us, and we will be there. This train only takes 14 minutes. It's a bullet train, I believe. So we're gonna be there very, very soon. We've just had a look on the electronic ticket machines. Not that we will probably be able to actually purchase one that way, but basically we know that the trains come every 5 minutes, so we don't need to worry about missing it, but they're 68 each, which is about £7 or so, which obviously is fine, but we don't have that much. We only have about 100, so like just over £10. So basically now we really need to find an ATM. When we were in Shanghai, I tried to pay for some things on my card and they just kept getting declined. So even though like supposedly my card is like an international card, it should work, it did not work. So who knows at this point what's gonna happen, but hopefully we'll figure it out and I'll let you know how it goes. We've made an executive decision. We're just gonna have to go out into the world because it doesn't look like there's an ATM anywhere inside the train station. So we're gonna go out into Shenzhen for hopefully a short amount of time, find an ATM and then come back in. Guys, I think we might have found an ATM and it's English. After a small amount of stress, we have some money. So for some reason my Starling card was not working. Every time it just said like thingy declined. I don't really know why. Maybe it's my bank's suspicious, I have no idea, but thankfully Rach brought her NatWest card with her, which we thought would definitely not work, but we chanced it, we tried it, and we managed to take out basically the equivalent of £10. So we haven't taken out loads because otherwise she would have got charged for it, but we were just like, we need some money, otherwise we're not going to get to Hong Kong. So we took out £10 worth. We have enough now to get there, and then when we get to Hong Kong we're going to figure out what comes next. Well, I'm very thankful the lady on the desk doing the tickets could speak pretty good English, so she managed to get us all, like she just wanted our passports. She typed in literally all the information on our passports. It was then 68 each, which we now had enough for, and then she just gave it us, and she's booked us onto the 2:34, which is currently 5 to 2, so it's like 40 minutes away, which is fine, doesn't really matter, but I don't know whether like there's more things we need to go through now or what, but anyway, we're gonna just head down and hope for the best. We've made it on the train. This is what it's looking like. It's very empty. It's like a proper train this time. It was kind of complicated, but we managed to get on. We've got about like 10 minutes or so until it leaves, and then I guess we'll just get there, and hopefully it won't be too crazy when we get there. I think our passport's been checked about 15 times today, genuinely, like every time we go somewhere, passport check. So hopefully maybe one more time and then we'll just be free to go for the next couple of days until we head back, and then we need it all over again. Just a small word of warning, the train has left 2 minutes early, so if you book onto a train, like they'll probably book you onto one, make sure as soon as you can you just go, like don't leave it to the last minute because it will just go without you apparently. So that's interesting. Guys, this is it, we've made it in. Our passport's been stamped out of China. We didn't get a new stamp to go into Hong Kong, but this is the line. Once we cross it, we're officially in Hong Kong. Let's go! Woohoo! We made it! A huge realization is that we're not actually officially in Hong Kong yet. So we've been stamped out of China, but now we've got to go through again to get into Hong Kong. I think so. This is such a long process. If you've got a lot of money, I would recommend just fly straight to Hong Kong. We saved a lot of money doing this, but it is a lot of faffing about. After 2 more ticket checks, we're officially, definitely 100% in the country now. We didn't get a stamp, we just got like a little tiny piece of paper that said when we got in and when we got to leave by, and I think it was like November, I'm pretty sure, so we're not really in a rush. But anyway, we now just need to figure out how to get out of here, and then apparently it's a 28-minute walk, I think, to our hotel. So let's do it. Also, for reference, it's 7 minutes past 3. I don't know what time our flight landed at, like 11:30, so it's taken us a good while, I'll be honest. I didn't expect it would take this long, but either way, we're here now, that's the important thing. Oh my gosh, we have finally made it. Somehow, between me and Rach, we managed to navigate our way here with no like phone service. So basically when we were at home, I screenshotted the route and the map, and just using that we knew it was north. We used a compass, we walked north, we looked at the street signs, we found it eventually, and we are so happy to be here. So we got here and the people at the reception were so helpful. So we're staying at a place called Dorset, and then it's Mongkok. I guess Dorset is the branch of hotels and Mongkok is the location. I'll put the name on screen just in case, so you can find it if you want to. And we booked it through booking.com. So I'll give you guys a little tour of our room. So as you walk in, there's a little like mini fridge. I wonder if it's got anything in it. No, it's empty. And then kettle, that's good, and like tea and coffee stuff. This is the bathroom, which obviously if you're staying with like random-ish people might be a bit of a putting off point, but it is what it is, we don't really care. It's very small, so she just got a toilet, towels, a little sink with some glasses, there's a bin down there, a shower mat, and then this is the shower. It looks like a nice shower though, and it has Elemis products in it. And you come around, there's like a little desk area with a little stool, a TV, a wardrobe, question mark. It's got 2 single beds. They look very skinny, but it's fine. We're fine with 2 skinny single beds. Slippers under there, which is good. A phone, of course. Oh, the plugs here are English plugs, but I can only see 1 plug in the whole room. Bagsy. Oh, okay, fair enough. There's 2 plugs. There's a little bin there.
There's one over here.
Oh right, okay. There's a few plugs. And this is our view. It's actually a really nice view of a basketball court, a little park, and maybe that's a school. I don't know, it looks very colourful, and then just like whatever else is going on. So there we are. You are not gonna believe this, guys. We've just turned the TV on. Not F1, the F2 is on. Oh my gosh. Rach is buzzing. Yeah, it's like normal commentators. You can see it in the mirror behind me. But basically, the Monaco Grand Prix, we missed quali, but we know the results. The actual race is on at 9 o'clock Chinese time tonight. So if we're awake that late, it looks like it might be on the TV. Like, oh my gosh. Rach is gonna be more buzzing than I am, but even I'm like well buzzing. That is so good. Since it's quite a lot later than we anticipated it would be, it's now like 5 o'clock. All we're gonna do is we're gonna go out, we're gonna get some food, and then we're gonna come back. So I'll take you guys with us, I'll show you what we get and everything. But the main day of exploring Hong Kong is gonna have to wait until Wednesday now, because we are too tired. We've been awake for too many hours, and we just kind of want to chill because we really want to enjoy the days that we actually have plans for. So let's go out and grab some tea. Not what we're gonna have, but look at this. Cooking in the street. Whoa. That's cool. We're headed for a place called The Park by Years. I think that's what its name is. I think we have located it. It's this place here, which says stay strong on the sign. We shall see what we can get. Oh, we haven't got cash. Right, we're gonna have to figure this out because it says cash only, but it's all vegan apparently, and they have like so many options. So we think we're gonna just get food like to take back with us because we've been awake for a long time, but we just need to decide what we want. I will say it's quite expensive, but I guess that's the kind of price you're gonna pay. We have the goods. Now just to find our way back to the hotel, and then I'll show you what we managed to get. Some really good news. When we got back to the hotel, I went on the Starling app and unblocked my card. I guess they were just like suspicious that why was I trying to withdraw Chinese yuan. So I went on the app, I've unblocked it, I paid for tea with my card, and I just withdrew basically £100 worth of Hong Kong dollars. So now I feel like we're back in business and we're not going to starve to death or be stranded anywhere, so that is good. We've just come in a Circle K, which is like a kind of convenience store, and look at these cat toast. That's like £2. How fun is that? Oh my gosh, this is all good. They've got like classic Lays, that's good. Loads of noodles. This is amazing. I feel like we should maybe get like a drink each, we don't have that much to drink, and they didn't seem to have water in the hotel. Yeah. Just like on offer to just grab.
There's waters over there.
Yeah.
We'll get a big one and we can put it in cups.
Yeah. They've got milk. This is what we actually came for Rach to put in her tea. I don't know what's what though.
So one of these? Like a cow
skimmed, 100% fresh milk. I think it's like £1, isn't it?
Yeah.
So look at this. That's awful. Anyway, we've made it back to the hotel. ground. Let's go. Let's have a look. So all of this food came to about just under £25. I think it was like £23.60 to be exact. So this is the hummus one, but that doesn't really look like hummus. We just got 4 dishes to share between us, so we'll see. I don't know what's going on there, but one of us can try it and see what happens. These were the chili fries. They look amazing. Let's give them a go. Oh, these look amazing. I'm gonna steal one.
You don't like them, remember?
I don't like them, but I'm gonna steal one. Oh, they look so good. Rach got sweet potato fries. I said we got them all to share. Sorry, but I have to steal some. And then last but not least, Impossible chicken nuggets. So that's it. I am going to leave this vlog here after a very, very long travelled day / days. It's currently 6 PM China time, which is what, 11 AM English time. So we've been awake-ish for like 28 hours now, which is quite a while. But actually I think we're doing pretty well, and we're going to try and stay up for 3 more hours and the actual race time to watch the F1. But I'm going to leave this video here. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave it a massive thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming. We have 2 days at Disneyland Hong Kong. We have 1 day in Hong Kong, and then we travel over to Beijing. We spend 2 days in Universal Beijing, and then we are going to see the Great Wall of China. So make sure to stay tuned so you don't miss it. And other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye!